I was still the principal private secretary to former Prime Minister Lawrence Wong, I often helped him with his speeches. Look at that. We were both so young then. Now, SM Lee's hair has grayed. I don't know when mine will be turning gray, but I'm mentally prepared for it.
Mr. Lee was finance minister when I was at the ministry. As a young officer, I supported him on a few budgets. Later, he became prime minister and he was looking for a principal private secretary or PPS. I was nominated to go for an interview, but I didn't expect to get the job. Yet he gave me a chance to work alongside him. So I did the best I could, and I learned much from him. Politics then was the furthest thing on my mind. Frankly, no one in my family or circle of friends expected me to take this path. But when Mr. Lee asked me in 2011, I could already see the difficulties he faced in putting together a younger team. I had been in the public service long enough to know that without effective political leaders, our system would not function effectively. And that's why I decided to step forward to serve. Many of us have grown up thinking that studying and learning is all about passing exams and getting the qualifications for a job. That mindset really has to go. We study not for the exam or the paper qualification. We study to improve our skills and to keep on doing better. And that process of learning and achieving skills mastery must continue throughout life. That's why we introduced SkillsFuture nearly a decade ago. And we are now giving this a further boost to strengthen SkillsFuture as a key pillar in our social compact. One new scheme is the SkillsFuture Level Up program. All Singaporeans aged 40 and above would have received a $4,000 SkillsFuture credit top-up in May. The credits are already in your accounts. Please take full advantage and make good use of them. So from next year, we will provide a new training allowance under the SkillsFuture Level Up program. Essentially, if you take time off from work to study full-time, you will get an allowance of up to $3,000 a month. Every Singaporean aged 40 and above can benefit from this. Many of you in this room, I'm sure. And you have 24 months worth of allowance, everyone. What about those who choose to train part-time? They will continue to receive their salaries, of course, but it's not easy to work and go for classes after that. There will also be expenses associated with training, like fees and books. So we will extend some of the training allowance to those who attend part-time courses as well. They will get some of it. MOE is working on this and will share more details when ready. Another new move we will make under SkillsFuture is to help those who become involuntarily unemployed. For example, when they are retrenched or when their companies go bust. Now, we are ready to introduce a new SkillsFuture Job Seeker Support Scheme. The scheme will focus on helping lower and middle income workers. If you lose your job, we will provide you with temporary financial support. How much? In total, up to $6,000 over a period of up to 6 months. So we will help you get through the setback and bounce back stronger. But you must do your part too. What should you do? Go for training, career coaching, as well as job matching services. These are essential investments that you need to make in yourself to find better jobs. So this is the essence of our renewed social compact. We will have your back. We will stand by you. But you too must take responsibility for your actions and make an effort to pull yourself up. When paternity leave was introduced more than a decade ago, only about 25% of fathers took it up. Just 1 in 4. Today, More than half do, so it's more than 1 in 2. That's a big improvement. But it still means that close to half of fathers don't take their paternity leave. Earlier this year, we doubled paternity leave from 2 to 4 weeks. We left employers to offer the additional 2 weeks on a voluntary basis. From 1st April next year, we will make this mandatory. Tonight, since it's my turn to be your housing agent, I will give you a sneak preview. The October sales exercise will include BTO projects in many towns like Sengkang, Bayshore, and Kallang Wampu. Let's take a young couple who hopes to buy a 4-room BTO flat in the new Bayshore Vista project. It looks something like this. A resale flat in this area is quite expensive. I'm sure all of you know that. But this will be sold as a BTO plus flat at a lower price of $580,000. The couple has a combined income of $7,000. They will enjoy an enhanced CPF housing grant of $25,000, so they can take a 25-year HDB loan, and they will be able to service their mortgage mostly with their CPF savings, with minimal cash outlay. So that's how we keep flats in this area affordable for young couples. Take another example of a couple with lower income applying for a 3-room flat. They can try for a unit at Sengkang. There's a project at Fernville Sales. This is a standard BTO flat. It will cost about $300,000. This couple has an income of $4,000. And because the income is lower, they will enjoy a higher grant of $55,000. They too can get a 25-year HDB loan, and they can finance it entirely with their CPF. That means zero cash outlay. Currently, they can get an enhanced CPF housing grant of up to $80,000. We will increase the grant, especially for the lower income groups. Now that the government has taken over the sports hub, we have the ability to unlock its full potential and make the whole Kallang area more alive. So we call this our Kallang Alive Master Plan. Let me share some of our ideas. The indoor stadium is already 35 years old and no longer meets the requirement of today's sporting and entertainment events. So the first idea is to build a new indoor arena at this location. It will have a capacity of 18,000, bigger than the current indoor stadium. So we can host more top-tier events here. And our athletes can compete on home ground. And Singaporeans will have more opportunities to cheer them on. Second, we will build better facilities for our Team Singapore athletes at this location. We will have new sports science and sports medicine facilities. We will bring together the national training centers for several key sports, which are now spread out all over the island, and we will site them here under one roof for better synergies. We will move the sports school here from Woodlands. And in this way, our student athletes can study and train together with the senior athletes. So this will be the new home for Team Singapore. Third, we will make Kallang a place for all Singaporeans to enjoy sports. You don't need to be an elite athlete to enjoy the facilities at Kallang. You may be a weekend player or a beginner or someone trying to pick up a new sport. Whatever your level, so long as you have an interest in sports, there will be something for you here. Currently, a main road runs through the sports hub. We will convert it into a pedestrianized community boulevard. We will inject sporting facilities and programs along this stretch for everyone to enjoy. Let me show you a video of how it will look like. Here's the boulevard. It's a long stretch that goes all the way to the waterfront. We will have activities for everyone, and we will make the entire area come alive. We will make Kallang a new lifestyle destination for people to watch more sporting and entertainment events, take part in sports, and enjoy quality family time together.